Today on Public Eye News, the Nokemanon Trail Network has extended its partnership with the city of Marquette. And later, we'll have everything you need to know about the developments with the Line 5 pipeline.
Aubrey Huddleston will have your weather forecast for the next couple days, and later I will have your sports breakdown. I'm Toby Camilli.
And I'm Liam Euland-Joy. This is Public Eye News. A 56-year-old man from Green Bay, Wisconsin has been arrested by troopers of the Michigan State Police Gladstone Post for possession of cocaine, methamphetamine, and analogs. Stephen Van Lannen's vehicle was pulled over in a traffic stop at 3:55 a.m. on Saturday, January 25th. The stop took place in Bark River Township on Old US 2, Highway 41, near Road D. He was arrested after an investigation and subsequently lodged in the Delta County Jail for the drug-related offenses. Van Lannen was arraigned yesterday in the 94th District Court in Escanaba with his bond set at $20,000. He is next due in court on February 13th and considered innocent until proven guilty. And the Nokemanon Trails Network Council, or NTN, put forward a new document to extend its partnership with the city of Marquette. The partnership, organized under the Heartwood Trails Management Agreement, was set to expire this month. The new version of the agreement will last until 2030 and is designed to support and increase special events held on local trails. The trail manager will be authorized to coordinate and schedule such events among user groups and to schedule trail facilities work and maintenance. They will also regularly remove trash, litter, and debris, keeping the trail facilities clean and safe. Each trail will have a 25-foot management corridor surrounding it, which the trail manager is expected to maintain.
Northern Michigan University alumni John Barry and Shirley Barry have become NMU's top lifetime donors, surpassing $10 million in contribution. The Barry's recent $3.5 million donation includes $2 million for the College of Business, $1 million for the Northern Michigan Enterprise Center, and $500,000 for upgrading athletics facilities, including the hockey locker room. The Barrys have also established the John and Shirley Barry Scholarship. The scholarship awards $20,000 over 4 years to freshmen who have shown academic excellence and are enrolled in the NMU Honors Program. Northern Michigan President Brock Tessman said the Barrys were Wildcat champions. The Barrys will co-chair NMU's upcoming fundraising campaign. 4 NMU students were selected to be in the second go-around of NMU's Rural Leadership Fellowship Program. The program is a public and private partnership with Invest UP. The scholarship aims to support the Upper Peninsula's economic and community development programs and promote project-based learning. The fellowship helps students gain experience in rural economic development and public sector careers. Students who are selected will receive a 100% tuition scholarship and $15,000 stipend to help with living expenses through the duration of their scholarship. The program focuses on graduate students who are enrolled in the Masters in Public Administration and Masters in Business programs, but undergraduate students are still eligible to apply. Now to the latest in AI developments. A Chinese-owned AI just is making big splashes in the industry. The brand new chatbot DeepSeek is raising concerns among American rivals such as ChatGPT. CBS' Jared Hill has the latest.
This morning, a new Chinese chatbot is sending shockwaves through the world of artificial intelligence. DeepSeek became the most downloaded free app in Apple's App Store. The company claiming to have developed a new model using inferior computer chips that cost 20 to 30 times less than leading American firms.
They were able to really do this on what some people would call a shoestring budget.
And investors are taking notice. Monday, stock prices for leading U.S. chipmaker NVIDIA saw their biggest ever single-day loss.
It does suggest that maybe we don't need to throw tens of billions of dollars at these issues in order to develop something that's usable for the general public and for industry.
President Donald Trump responding to the news.
It should be a wake-up call for our industries that we need to be laser-focused on competing to win.
Some analysts say the panic may be premature, largely based on size.
Unless this thing could scale, it's going to be tough to see how there's any sort of competitive wave.
It's also not clear if there will be federal pushback to DeepSeek. The company, like TikTok, may raise data privacy and national security concerns due to its Chinese ownership. Jared Hill, CBS News.
Now don't touch that dial. Aubrey will be right back with your weather report after this short break. Stay tuned.
In this episode, Sharon Stone and Chrissy Teigen uncover their roots.
Oh my goodness.
What's it like to see that?
I love it.
Well, if you want to see someone whose mind is completely blown, here it is.
I have not seen this photo before. Wow. I wonder if my mom even knows that.
It's so important to know who your people are.
Turn the page. You know who that is?
Welcome back to Public Eye News. I'm Aubrey Huddleston, and this is your weather report. Taking a look behind me at the roof cam, you'll see that there's some pretty dreary skies over the Academic Mall, and that cloud cover continues throughout much of the UP, starting in Houghton, where it is 29 degrees and cloudy. Ironwood, there's a little bit of sun peeking out with a temperature of 36 degrees. Iron Mountain, 29 degrees and cloudy. And in Menominee, it is 34 and snowing. And then looking over towards Escanaba, there's a little bit of partly sunny skies with a temperature of 29. Manistee, it is 29 degrees and cloudy. And over in Sault Ste. Marie, it is 12 degrees and snowing. And back in our lovely Marquette, it is 27 degrees and cloudy. Looking into our current conditions, we have winds out of the south-southwest at 14 miles per hour and a barometric pressure of 29.23 inches and falling. Looking into tonight, you can expect the snow to return with a low of 29 degrees, winds out of the north-northwest at 18 miles per hour, and our moon phase is a crescent. And tomorrow, those cloudy skies will return with a high of 19 degrees, a low of 15, and winds out of the northwest at 22 miles per hour. And looking ahead later into the week, on Thursday, you can expect partly cloudy skies with a high of 39 and a low of 26. On Friday, it'll be a high of 29 with some cloudy skies and a low of 13. Saturday, the snow will return with a high of 23 degrees and a low of 20. That's all for your weather report today. Back to the news desk.
Well, thanks for that weather report, Aubrey. I'm looking forward to getting inside and staying inside before that snow returns tonight. But now it's time for your statewide news, starting with this. Incumbent Michigan Senator Gary Peters has announced that he will not run for re-election in 2026. Peters, a Democrat, led that party's campaign efforts in the previous two election cycles. He also served as chair of the Senate Homeland Security Committee until 2025 and remains its ranking member. Peters was elected to his first of two terms in 2014 after serving 3 terms in the U.S. House. His surprising decision complicates the midterm election for Democrats, who hold only a 47-seat minority in the Senate. Since Peters would have had an incumbency advantage in 2026, his exit levels the playing field in the crucial battleground state of Michigan. And a judge indicated today that a ruling will come soon on the issue of the controversial Enbridge Line 5 case. Judge James S. Jamo made the announcement after a hearing today in which both sides of the case Enbridge v. Nessel gave oral arguments. The Department of the Attorney General argued that the 1953 easement that authorized Line 5 was invalid on the grounds that it violated the public trust doctrine. The AG also said the presence of the pipeline violates the Michigan Environmental Protection Act and constitutes a public nuisance. Judge Jamo previously agreed with Attorney General Nessel that Line 5 needed to be shut down, issuing a temporary closure. The upcoming ruling may bring about a more permanent resolution to the case. To kick off President Donald Trump's second week in office, more executive actions are being enacted. The new directives are aimed at federal aid and the U.S. military. Meanwhile, immigration efforts continue to ramp up. CBS News' Jared Hill has more from New York.
New this morning, a freeze on nearly all federal financial assistance just hours away. Sources tell CBS News an internal memo from the White House calls for a pause on grants and loans reviewed to ensure they align with Trump administration priorities. The Senate's top Democrat Chuck Schumer wrote it's jeopardizing billions upon billions of community grants and financial support that help millions of people across the country. Monday, President Donald Trump signed a slew of executive orders focused on the military, reinstating with back pay thousands of service members discharged for refusing the COVID-19 vaccine, directing the Pentagon to determine a policy for transgender troops within the month. In the meantime, reinstating a ban he first ordered in 2017, and banning race and sex-based preferences. Trump speaking at a House GOP retreat at his resort in South Florida.
We will stop our service members from being indoctrinated with radical left ideology.
Another order calls for the creation of a U.S. Iron Dome, similar to Israel's missile defense system.
We protect other countries, but we don't protect ourselves.
He also claimed victory in the thwarted trade war with Colombia, after the White House says the country caved to demands they accept U.S. military deportation flights.
America is respected again.
Hundreds of undocumented migrants have been arrested over the past few days.
There's a lot of anxiety and kind of living this uncertainty.
The White House has also closed the door to hundreds of asylum seekers hoping to come into the U.S. legally. Jared Hill, CBS News.
I'll be right back with your Public Eye Sports Report. Stay tuned.
Tune in to the heartbeat of the Upper Peninsula. At Public Radio 90, we're more than just a frequency on your dial. We're your trusted home for national public radio. Let our diverse blend of music be the soundtrack to your day. Public Radio 90, where community comes alive. Catch Kurt Hosworth Monday through Friday from 9:30 to noon with Class Eclectic and Saturday afternoons with The Shuffle.
I'm Kurt Hosworth, your host, and this is a program of soothing and adventurous classical music.
Hi, I'm Toby Camilli, back with your Public Eye Sports Report. A former NMU Wildcat, Dominic Shine, has signed a 2-year contract with the Detroit Red Wings. Shine played for NMU from 2013 to 2017, where he served as alternative captain for his junior and senior year. At NMU, Shine recorded 97 points in 131 games. Soon after, Shine signed with the Grand Rapids Griffins of the AHL. With the Griffins, Shine had 170 points in 492 games. Dominic Shine made his debut in Detroit last night against the Kings, where he played for 9 minutes and 50 seconds. In that time, Shine recorded 2 hits and 1 block. Along with Shine's debut came a Red Wings win. The Wings overcame the LA Kings 5-2. Detroit trailed 2-0 early in the game, but overcame it, and Marco Kasper scored twice for the Wings, along with Lucas Raymond having 1 goal and 3 assists. Quentin Byfield and Kevin Fiala scored for the Kings. Detroit goalie Cam Talbot stopped 23 shots, and the Red Wings improved to 8-1 in January. A group of 6 Greco-Roman wrestlers from Northern Michigan University made a trip to Sweden to compete in the 2025 Sundsvall Open. The trip proved to be successful for the Wildcats. Gabrielle Brown came home with a gold medal in the 60-kilogram category. Gunnar Hamry came home with a silver in the 67-gram category. And Mason Parsons took home a bronze in the 87-kilogram category. And Brennan Carey came home with a gold in the 130-kilogram category. NMU's U20 team left in second place behind the Finland national team. And that's all I have for sports.
Pretty crazy that the NMU team finished just behind the national team of the country of Finland. But I have one more story for you today, everybody, and it's this. The work of visiting artist Laura Mays will soon be displayed at Bay College. Her exhibition, entitled Home, will be located in the Hartwig Gallery. A free artist talk will take place there on Thursday, January 30th at 2 p.m. Eastern. Mays' work will remain on display until March 1st.
That's really nice that they're doing something like that for the community.
Super cool. I love these types of visiting art exhibits. There's occasionally those types of things in the Beaumier Center here at NMU. So anybody in the Bay College area, I'd recommend getting over there, taking a look at this cool visiting artist display. It's quite a cool thing. But that's all the time we have left today at Public Eye News. I'm Liam Euland-Joy.
And I'm Toby Camilli.
And we'll see you next time.
The preceding program was produced by WNMU-TV, Northern Michigan University Public Television, in studios located in Elizabeth and Edgar Hardin Hall.